Good morning. It's Friday, August 25th, 2023. This is your Georgia WeatherNet morning update. I'm meteorologist KJ Allen. Not a lot going on this morning in terms of precipitation. A few showers between Statesboro and Savannah heading in toward Rincon and down into Liberty County. And if you look in North Georgia, the infrared satellite imagery showing the clouds moving from north to south and then fading out. They're not really fading out. What's happening is they're just heating up, and the infrared satellite can't see them anymore when they get warmer like that. So as they move south and as the sun is up and warming up the atmosphere, they're just disappearing, at least on the satellite imagery. So that's one sign that today is going to be a hot and humid day when the clouds actually start to disappear on the satellite. Let's take a look at our temperatures around the state. 77 in Atlanta. Albany's at 73. Columbus at 77. Savannah's at 73. Augusta at 70. And those dew point readings, upper 60s, low 70s. So, yes, it is going to be hot and humid today. We do have a heat advisory. We'll talk about that in just a second. But let's talk about the tropics first. We have Tropical Storm Franklin continuing to spin out there in the Atlantic Ocean, really in open water, going to continue to move north, kind of shift a little bit northwest, and strengthen into a hurricane over the next couple of days. So that'll be interesting to watch. No threat for us whatsoever, but what could become a threat is a big disorganized system. Western Caribbean, Eastern Gulf of Mexico. There's nothing really to spot here, no center of a storm. Let's throw everything back in motion again. And you can see there's not really any center of rotation. So a lot of convection going on out there. And as this starts to move into the Gulf of Mexico, the warm waters, we will start to see a little bit more organization of this and possibly turn into another named storm. Very low chance of that happening over the next 48 hours. Pretty good chance of that happening over the next 5 days. And by the middle of next week, we could see a tropical storm or possibly greater begin to move into the Gulf Coast, heading toward Florida, possibly South Georgia. So we still have several days to go to talk about that, but we'll know a little bit more through the weekend and by early next week. And this could be a big rainmaker for especially South Georgia, more than likely going to be the southeast corner of the state if everything forms as the models are indicating. But again, we have several days to worry about that, and we'll talk about it when the time comes. So let's take a look at the advisories for today. Do have a heat advisory for a good part of Georgia, middle Georgia, metro Atlanta, stretching all the way up into northeast Georgia, Athens, Gainesville in there as well, and even northwest Georgia, Rome, up in the Dalton with that heat advisory. So expecting those heat index values to be in the 100s very easily today over all of Georgia. Could be up around 105 to 108 in some locations. And then tomorrow, things are going to be even worse, even hotter. The actual temperature will be in triple digits over a good part of the state. And then we'll be seeing those heat index values climbing up to around 108 and beyond. So tomorrow is going to be very, very rough. And then the weather pattern begins to shift on Sunday. By the start of next week, we're back to the kind of a weather pattern that we're used to, and then we're going to be dealing with possibly a tropical system by the end of next week. So I said a lot going on, and we sure do. So let's take a look at the modeling this morning. Not a lot happening out there, just those thin clouds. They continue to move through, and we'll see some sunshine today. That'll heat us up heading into this afternoon. By 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, I think we are going to see a few pop-up showers, a little bit more than what the modeling is indicating. Just know that it's possible they're going to be out there. They're going to be very isolated and few far between this evening. Also a chance of 1 or 2 pop-up showers as well. Overnight tonight, clouds, a few showers down along the Georgia coastline. Tomorrow, we have that rain chance popping up as well throughout the day, as it will be very hot and humid, so a little better rain chance tomorrow over most of Georgia than today, and a little bit more heat and humidity. And then on Sunday, a little more cloud cover. That'll bring our temperatures down just a bit. And we're also looking at a decent chance of showers, although the modeling here not showing that, but just know that it is out there. That's the latest from the Georgia WeatherNet. Here's your local forecast now from northwest Georgia to southeast Georgia.